Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of Reino de la Mascaras, the Kingdom of the Masks. I'm your host, as always, Ray Damascus, and today, a little bit of a mystery. The mystery option won the Twitter vote, so that's what we're going to get to and show off today. It's also the newest mask in my collection. So before we get to that, I just want to say thank you to everyone who read the Instagram post and liked it. Yeah, it's never an easy thing for me to really talk about. So, the fact that I got good feedback helped quite a bit. It's something I play kind of close to the chest. I'm sure like a lot of you that have known me for a while from Twitter probably didn't even realize anything like that was going on. So, again, thank you so much for that. And let's get to today's offering. So, this is one I've been kind of after for a little while. It's a first time in the collection item, technically. I say technically because I do have a couple of masks that were worn previously by this individual. Not worn, but characters. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, folks. Anyway, it's something I've been after for a little while. And actually, I watched a few similar masks get sold while I was waiting, and this one popped up, and I made the decision. I'm like, all right, I got to do this. I got to get going on this before I miss out again. And lo and behold, he wore something very similar on television right after I made the purchase. So it was kind of like a perfect timing type scenario. So without further ado, joining the collection, Dralistico. And it's got the one with the teeth. This is a very cool mask. It's, you can see it's pretty similar to, the main mask that he started using when he and Dragon Lee left CMLL and went to AAA. So, but the cool thing, the teeth, the teeth piece is just, it's something. I've been trying to kind of get it to flow over. Need two hands for this. It kind of likes to slip down a little bit. It's pretty loose fitting. It's not like it like clamps it down or anything, but it likes to flow, likes to fall underneath the design here and then get stuck, and then you need, multiple hands and fingers to get it through. But there we go. Eventually we'll get it to sit up nice on top. But this is just, I love the detachable pieces. This is the first mask I've had that has that, so it's very cool. It's very cool to tinker with. It's just a snap right there. Give it a little bit, and it pops off, and it goes down, and the main part of the mask is right there. Sorry, I don't have this tied very tight, so it likes to slip around on the head quite a bit. But no, it's semi-pro, but it is one. It's one that I've been after for a little while, and I know Dralistico sells these, waiting for a good opportunity to see him in person, to get an official one, for lack of a better term. This one did come from Ring Warriors. If you collect masks, I'm sure you've either A, seen his eBay page, or B, probably bought something from said eBay page. But this is the latest offering. I love the headband here. You've got the Dralistico logo. You've got the LFI logo. If I can stop, there we go. I can stop bouncing it around everywhere. But great all around item. Again, we're gonna get the teeth piece to fit a little bit better as time goes on. Get it set in and get the mask to set with it as well. So this will look really good. It feels really good. I will set this down. Brief moment here. I'll duck out. I'll put it on. I'll show you what it looks like as you're wearing it. So I just do not have any hand control today. I'm sorry. There we go. Set that there. I do have a nice table. You can't see it on camera, but I do have a table here, so I'm not setting it down and trying to maneuver all over the place. So I'm going to duck out a camera frame, put this on here real fast, and we'll see what it looks like on my head. So, one moment. And here we are. We'll snap the piece on here. There we go. And just like that, transformation is complete. And just kind of as I figured, with it being semi-pro, the fit is a little bit looser, I should say. Usually with the pro grades and the officials, the ring warrants and stuff like that, they're usually pretty tight on my head. As you can see here, this one fits pretty loosely. It feels very comfortable though. The only thing that would cause me discomfort is I'm really conscious about my voice, so I can hear it amplified because there's no mouth hole or space like with most masks. Fabric, so it'll travel through. So it sounds like I'm talking at about twice the normal volume. So it just throws me off. That's just me. But anyway, to the mask, I mean, this is great. I love, the dragon design on the sides is very nice for semi-pro. It's not paper thin like I've seen with some before, but this is one of my new favorites. Once I get the piece to set in right and kind of form fit with the rest of the mask, this is gonna look so cool. But I love, I've looked at quite a few Dralistico masks. Once he started using the one with the mouthpiece, I knew I had to have this one as opposed to just a regular Dralistico mask. I knew I had to have that piece in there, so it took me a little while to find one. Like I said, I had a couple in my cart, and when I went to do the deed, they were sold already. So very, very, very happy to have this one. I am going to make sure to display it next to the Dragon Lee mask that I do have. I also have, just kind of show it off, but I'll talk about this in length in a future episode. This is one I picked up right when, I shouldn't say right when, but as I started collecting, I saw this one and I thought it was really cool. It's a Dragon Lee Mystico fusion mask. So that's where this one will go, seated right next to this one. There we go. So yeah, that's the mask. I'm going to duck out one more time. I'm going to put the traditional mask back on real quick, and we'll talk about a little bit of upcoming stuff, and then we'll wrap it up. So one quick moment once again, folks. All right, here we go. So that is the talk of this week's mask. So if you follow me on Twitter, if you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw me repost First Wrestling here in Minnesota is bringing Lucha to Minneapolis once again. And it's going to be a doozy. It's going to be another Fatal 4-Way, much like we had at WrestlePalooza back in January. But we have a couple of new faces. We've got the returning Gringo Loco. We've got a returning to first Aramis. And then we've got the debut, for Laredo Kid. And then also Gravity. So Fatal 4-Way, Gringo Loco, Aramis, Gravity, and Laredo Kid. It's going to be a banger of a match. I am looking forward to it. If you haven't seen the 4-Way from this past WrestlePalooza, buy the DVD now. You will not be disappointed. You can hear me on camera going nuts. You can see me on camera going nuts. And I expect this one will probably be a lot of the same. What won't be the same, though, is the wallet. The wallet has already looked at me with that sad face because I have not had the opportunity to buy masks from those three gentlemen. I actually don't have a Gravity mask in my collection, so that's kind of priority number one, is getting a Gravity mask. I would also love to see, to be able to purchase masks from Laredo and Aramis in person as well. I got to do that last time. First was bringing the Lucha with Ares. I got to buy his entrance mask. So I kind of got the bug there. I'm like, I need to buy masks. So there you have it. I'm probably not going to be buying a whole lot of masks between now and then, trying to save up for that endeavor. So wish me luck. And that is going to be this week's episode. As always, like, comment, subscribe, reach out on Insta, reach out on Twitter. Let me know what you want to see. If you see something back there that I have not highlighted that you want me to cover, I'm happy to do it. Requests keep things fresh. It's some weeks it's kind of hard to look at the collection and think, what do I want to talk about this week? So make it easy on me. Let me know what you guys want to hear. Let me know what you guys want to see. So with that, I'm going to check out. We'll see you next week as always. Life, laugh, love, Lucha Libre. We'll see you next time.